What's up guys, LA Gamer here, and today I'm bringing you guys episode 30 of my Lakers fantasy draft, MyGM. Here's a look at some of my players' stats. You can see it's basically led by Klay Thompson, John Wall, and Colin Bryant, some of the top scorers on my team, which is pretty reasonable. Those guys are pretty dominant players. And today we're going to be taking on the Miami Heat. Of course, since this is a fantasy draft, the rosters aren't exactly as they would be in real life. They have guys like Blake Griffin, Ty Lawson, and the rookie Nick Huffman. But let's listen to what Shaq and Ernie have to say in the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello everybody and welcome. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson and everybody knows the guy next to me, the monstrous Shaquille O'Neal. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out in Los Angeles, where it'll be the Lakers going up against the Miami Heat. You take a look at the Heat. They're not satisfied with the record over the last 10 games. Under 500 basketball, just not good enough. Looking to improve tonight. So now that the Big Three era in Miami is officially over, where will they go down in the NBA history books, Shaq?
Let's see. Since the Big Three era made it to the finals 4 consecutive times, I'm going to have to go with Ernie, maybe top 5. The only teams that are better are Jordan's Bulls, Shaq's Lakers, Magic's Lakers, Bird's Celtics are all better. However, the number 1 spot will never be taken away are Russell Celtics. They're still the best.
That does it for us for now. Kevin Harlan standing by with the call, and we'll see you guys next time.
Of their win against the Kings.
Alright guys, so hopping in the first clip right here, you see we're going to hit this little screen, and with John Wall we're going to just take that into the paint and get this dunk to get all the momentum going to start off the game. You love it when that happens. You got to when you get all that momentum going, and we're already up 2-0. So the Heat are of course going to try to stop us from getting too much momentum, and Huffman's going to get some shot clock cheese and managed to hit a pretty unrealistic shot in my dude's face. But whatever, right here we're going to get the rebound off the missed free throw. Let's toss that down to our boy Klay Thompson. He's going to toss it up to Andrew Wiggins. So there we go, guys. We got another oop going right there. I believe that was Andrew Wiggins, but actually it was John Wall. So there we go. We got John Wall on the oop. So that's what I'm talking about, guys. We got John Wall really just showing off some athleticism early on. Then Jimmy Butler's going to drain this three. I don't know what it is, but Jimmy Butler's got that weird release, and for some reason it always manages to go in. And you'll kind of get some proof of that this game. But right there, he's going to hit that three. And right here, Nick Huffman's going to pass out of a crazy shot. And it's all going to pay off because they're going to hit a three in the corner right there. But we're going to try to tie this bad boy back up. And we are going to not be able to do so on that shot, but be able to do so on that mid-range jumper by John Wall. So, I haven't posted a lot of this series recently, and I apologize for that. But I'm glad to kind of bring this back into the mix. I know that my last episode of this got a lot of support. It was highly viewed very quickly. And I received a lot of likes and all that good stuff from you guys. So I figured I got to bring more of this. As right there we hit that mid-range jumper with perfect release. You guys know that's going in 100% of the time. So let's keep giving this over to Colin Bryant. I'm loving this guy. He's going to hit another three this time. Or another mid-range. This time in a dude's face. So I'm really having some fun with Bryant. I'm really trying to utilize him and kind of make him like a Kobe Bryant. So I've been having a lot of fun with him. And right here John Wall gets the crazy dunk. This time he kind of posterized him. They kind of moved out of the way. So it's not a major poster. But John Wall's still trying to show off some athleticism. He's trying to keep that kind of momentum going. And talking about athleticism, let's throw a oop up to our new rookie, Reggie Haston, the 7-foot-something tall center. This guy is just crazy. I swear, with that afro, he looks like he's like 7'5" or something. And then right here, Jimmy Butler is going to clank off the rim with that mid-range jumper. Not the most beautiful shot. And it will come back to bite as Ty Lawson's going to pass it over to Henderson, I believe. But he's actually going to clank it off the rim. So we're going to take this back down our way. We're seeing what we can do. We're going to cross this guy up with John Wall and take that one in the paint. So it's like deja vu. John Wall's dunking all people all over again. That was like the first dunk of the game. It looked the exact same. So John Wall is just dunking on everyone right now. You got to love it. Athleticism is really being put on display at the moment. Then right here, Klay Thompson's going to hit a three. So we're finally going to take the lead. That's what I'm talking about. We haven't had the lead for a long time in this game. This time we're going to toss it down to Colin Bryant on the fast break. He's going to get the dunk, and somehow this managed to get he managed to draw a shooting foul on this, even in a very fluent animation, but I don't mind. He's going to take it, and that's going to be a three-point play after him hitting the free throw. So this time John Wall's going to hit a three of his own. Not a three-point play, but just a normal three after hitting a guy with a few ISO moves. Of course, the Heat are going to come back with a few moves of their own. There's no way the Heat are just going to let us pull away like that. Always a competitive team, even in a fantasy draft. They just have that Miami Heat vibe. So right here, they're going to hit us with the screen. They're doing whatever they can. They're going to take that into the paint, and Ty Lawson's going to hit us with a nice little floater. So nice play by him. And so we're doing whatever we can. You see, we're up by 6. We're just trying to continue this lead. At the time, we were 21-1. Now, I didn't show you guys standings, but that is our current record. At the time of this video, we are 21-1, and that is ridiculous. So, I mean, we like never lose. We're on like a 19-game winning streak actually during this video. So, I think we could probably try to break the record. We got on like a 30-game winning streak last year, as you guys can probably all remember, but we just were not able to break the record. We're able to break the record for the best team record in the season, but we just could not get the best winning streak. So we're going to try to go for that this year. We're in a 19-game winning streak right now, and I'm really hoping we can continue it. As Colin Bryant gets a crazy and one right here. Just check this out. He just throws it high up off the backboard and manages to go in. So great job by Bryant. Really showing off some acrobatic skills and showing off some athleticism. So I'm really impressed with his play. And I really think that he could be the future, and I know I've expressed that a lot, but this guy is just, he's developing so quickly, and the way he's developing has been so great. So I'm having a lot of fun with Colin Bryant. So right here, you see the Heater kind of passing the ball around on the perimeter, trying to get something going, and eventually they're just going to try to shoot a 3 right here, and that manages to go in. Nick Huffman, definitely a dominant player. We were actually going to draft this guy, Nick Huffman, over Colin Bryant, if you guys can remember that back in the day. It kind of lets you reflect on old times when I almost drafted this guy over Colin Bryant. That may have been the biggest mistake I would have made, though, because Colin Bryant was the guy I didn't want to pick, or I wanted to pick Nick Huffman over him, purely because Nick Huffman possessed better athletic skills at the time. Now, this didn't end up being a big issue, though, because Colin Bryant ended up developing into such an athletically advanced player, and he also developed such a great jump shot, and he just had a better offensive game to begin with, that it just kind of went all around into him developing into a better player. So all in all, Colin Bryant ended up being the way to go, and it's just kind of fun to reflect on all these things. 30 episodes in the series, you know, a lot of stuff has happened, and there's been a lot of wins, and that trend is going to continue right here, because we're going to walk out of here with a 62-48 victory over the Miami Heat. So pretty good game, 14-point victory. It's not super competitive, but with how good our team is, you can't really expect us to lose a whole lot anyways. But we're going to be trying to hop into playoffs a little bit quicker, just to, you know, try to kickstart that, because, I mean, we're just doing so good. It's not a surprise as to how we'll finish. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please click the like button below. Make sure to comment your opinion of this series and what I'd do to make it more interesting in the comment section below. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already to stay tuned to this series and other series I got going on this channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.